Okay, this is my tier list, okay? There's S tier, there's above average, I suppose. And then I guess I should have like a mid one myself. I guess I should have one that's niche, like good but niche, right? Yeah, and then I guess let's go with F here. Okay, I'm gonna go with my mains first, okay? I'm gonna do this differently. Let's see, who are my mains? Where's John Lee? Where's Big Daddy John Lee? Okay, John Lee, I'm gonna put above average, okay? I love this guy, but honestly, wait. Is the music too loud? Maybe I should like lower it down. Okay, I love this guy, right? I love John Lee. He has the best shield in the game even until now. But honestly, in terms of like game-changing stuff, like you can like shield, you can petrify, but other than that, you know, I'm still gonna put him above average, right? How about that? Kazuha, I'm gonna ignore the second Kazuha. I mean, it's so out of place. Kazuha, definitely S tier for me. Best C0 5-star DPS output, right? Who else? Ganyu. Ganyu definitely S tier as well for me, right? Venti is pretty good too. Venti is pretty good too. I think the good thing about Venti, right, in my opinion, is that you do not need to like build her. Why am I saying her? I keep misgendering Venti. You don't really need to like build him, you know, and you know, he's still gonna be good. Since we're doing Archons, let's go with Raiden next. Where's Raiden? Definitely, dude, how do I? Definitely S tier for me as well. Bennett is S tier as well. Xiangling, where are you? Where's Xiangling? Xiangling S tier as well. Xingqiu, Yelan. Where's Xingqiu first? I guess we could put Yelan as well, because Yelan is like, you know, ladies first or some shits, or some progressive like shit like that. I guess we'll put that there because, you know, she's a 5-star. And then where's Xingqiu? Where are you, my friend, Xingqiu? Xingqiu, let's go. Okay, let's put Xingqiu there. So right there we have, you know, Rational. And then I guess Freeze Team. But no, Freeze Team is like, I guess Mona. Mona can be here, right? Above average. For the sake of like Freeze Team. And then Kokomi as well, for the sake of Freeze Team as well. Let's put Kokomi in front, because she's a limited, like, limited 5-star. Okay, who else? Who else? I think niche, we can put characters like, you know, Sarah, Nilo, right? Yunjin, off the top of my head. These characters are good, but they are niche, right? I think I'm thinking about Yoimiya now. She's good for single targets, but is she really that good though? You know? Is she really that good? I'm gonna put her mid for now. I'll put her together with Hu Tao. This is solely like based on like my gameplay experience, right? I think Rosaria is S tier as well, if built properly. Her cryo application is good. She's basically cryo Xiangling. I think Fischl, I'll put you above average, because the E cooldown is like too slow, you know, too long. I'll put Diluc above average as well. Keqing, I'll put mid. I like Keqing, but having to like charge attack, I don't really like that, you know. In terms of like cuteness, she's definitely S tier for me, but in terms of like gameplay, I'm gonna put her mid. What? Sarah good for Electro, mainly Raider. Yeah, exactly. That's why I put niche. So it's not like she's bad. It's just that she's niche, you know. Okay, Nahida S tier for sure. Furina, we don't know yet. So Furina, Risley, Nuvillet, I think I'm gonna skip this. Okay, Faruzan niche. Uh, Chongyun is very niche as well actually. Like if you want to like have cryo infusion, then sure, right? Nuvelet is outdoor. Oh right. You're true. Yeah, you're right. Nuvelet, I want to say above average, I guess. I don't like his playstyle though. I don't really like his playstyle. You know, having to like having to like hold the left mouse button and do like charge attack. I don't quite like that. Like if I could press R, you know, you finally know how to spell that. Yeah. But most people just type Grizzly. You know, most people they type like this. It's like Riz and then plus Lee. You know, most people just type that. Honestly. Yeah, like if I could press R instead, you know, like bow characters for charge attack, I would put him like S tier maybe, like honestly. But he has to be on field though, you know? Okay. Klee. Klee I think mid. Klee. I quite like her. What S? If you build him like the video I sent in the server. I see, you sent a video, huh? Maybe we can watch the video together. Actually, you know what? After watching the It's PyCon video, I honestly think he's S tier. Because like he completed all the bosses like so quickly. That video low key made me want to like pull for Nuvelet, low key. So I'm gonna trust you on that. But we can watch the video together, you know. But the thing I do not like about Nuvelet, right, is that you have to have him on like field, you know? You cannot just do your shit and then like switch to a different character. He has to be on field, you know? And you have to use the charge attack to get like the best out of him, as far as I know, right? Noel, I guess above average. I used to be a Noel main. I'm trying very hard to not be biased here. But I'm gonna put her in above average because she can shield, she can DPS, she can heal, and when you have her in your team, right, in your lineup, if your HP goes below like a certain threshold, you get like a shield. So I'm gonna put her above average. Okay, who else? Ayaya, I think mid. You know, I know she's good, but I don't really like her playstyle. That's all. That's all there is to it, you know. Eula, I guess above average. Okay, Eula, I don't think she's very good for the Abyss, but 90%, like 95% of like the overworld content you can clear with Eula. What he is a DPS like hyper carry, and his team is built around him, and his gameplay is easy. Yeah, it's true, but here's the thing. If you do not have a shielder, right, then you're gonna be like a sitting duck, right, when you're pressing the charge attack. I suppose you could say the same about Ganyu as well. You could say the same about Ganyu, you could say the same about Alhaitham. But I guess it's more of a preference kind of thing. But okay, you know, I think he is, you know, at the end of the day, if I had to choose, I would put him as S tier as well, you know. Okay, Ayato, mid. How about that? You know, she plays kind of like Yoimiya. You know, you press E, gameplay easy, but you have to spam your left mouse button. So, in my opinion, that's mid, right? His Hydro app is good, but you know, it hurts my hand, I guess. Yae Miko above average, in my opinion. Let's keep moving. Linne, is he really that good? I'm gonna put above average for now. I might change my mind. Tignari above average, I guess. Xiao above average, I guess. Xiao. Actually, you know what? Xiao is actually really good. You know? You put John Lee, and then you put like maybe Faruzan, Farzan and Bennett, and then followed by Xiao in the party. Then he's gonna do like insane like plunges, right? Like 100k per plunge or some shit. So he is good, but I guess he requires investment. He requires like the proper team. So I'm just gonna put him above average, I guess. Tortellini, I don't really like his playstyle, so I'm gonna put mid. Okay. Toma, niche, right? Kind of. Plus, you need like a lot of energy. What? I think his C1 makes it so that he can't be interrupted while in the hole. Yeah, but that's not really my point. My point is that he's gonna become like a sitting duck when he does that thing. Kinda like when Nahida uses the E, right? When Nahida is using the E, she's kind of like a sitting duck when she's holding the E. Which is why you see like Nahida mains these days, they don't even hold the E anymore, you know? They just press the E. They just press the E for like the Dendro app. And then since the cooldown is like so short anyways, right? They use the E again when it's up to like mark the enemies. Alright, let's keep going. Dia. You can also move. Yeah, I know. But you're still taking damage is what I'm trying to say. Right? You can't exactly like dodge. Yeah. But still, okay, I think he's still S tier, you know? I'm not arguing with that anymore, you know? Let's see. Ember, I guess mid. Albedo, I guess niche? Like, I know he's used in Mono Geo teams, but to be honest, I don't really know what his role is, you know? Okay, this one, Goro niche as well. Shenhe, of course, niche as well. Yunjin niche as well. Oh my god, I feel like... Okay, Ito. Ito is good. Ito is good, but... Let me think. But you need like the proper team, you know? You need like Mono Geo. And then you have to hold on the charge attack. So for me personally, I'm gonna put him like mid. Okay, for me personally. Beidou, I really like Beidou, especially with like Bennett. Should I put her above average? I do like her, but no, I think I'm gonna put her mid. I used to be a Beidou main. Oh my god, I think Mika. Sorry, man. I think Mika is probably like one of the worst characters in the game right now. I'm sorry. You're the first like F for me. I think Kave is not really good too. You know? A lot of people are shitting on like Dia, but honestly I think she's okay, you know? I'm gonna put mid. And Sayu as well, mid. Right? Like, you know why I'm putting Mika as F? It's mainly because I don't think anyone would main, you know, would choose like main Mika, if that makes sense, you know? If that makes any kind of like sense. I don't think anyone would like go out of their way to like triple crown him and like try to main him, you know? I don't think anyone would do that. That's like one of the reasons why I'm putting him in the F tier, I guess. Traveler, I think mid, right? Lumine, Aether. Chi-Chi, I guess mid. I don't know, you know. Hazel is actually really good if built correctly. I've seen a lot of Hazel mains, right? So out of respect, I'm gonna put above average. I've seen a lot of Hazel mains. I've seen Ningguang mains as well, but I think for me she's kind of mid. Let's see who else. Jean, I guess mid. Aloy, she gets shit on a lot. I guess I'm gonna put niche, you know? Like with the proper investment, I think she could still work. Above average Jean? Really? You think so? Alright, I'm gonna listen to you. Sure. I don't know, I guess her E is kind of like a nuke. So that's kind of cool. And then the burst can like heal as well. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm okay with this, above average. Okay, okay. Scaramouche. Scaramouche I think is mid. Honestly. I don't know, man. A lot of people are like, there are a lot of like Scaramouche mains, but I feel like, you know, his DPS is kind of lackluster, and like when he's floating in the air, he can still get like knocked down, and then the period is not really that long as well. So I don't quite like him, I guess I could say. Is what I would say, right? Lynette, I guess mid. What? Good for traveling? Yeah, exactly. Good for traveling. So I guess maybe for that I should put above average for exploration. I don't know, man. That's part of gameplay, right? All right, you know what? Let's not try to like trigger the Scaramouche mains. He is good for traveling, right? He is good for exploration in general. Fremine, I really like Fremine. I think let's put Fremine above average. Baiju, I feel kind of mid, to be honest. Kind of mid. Kave, I'm not too sure. Wait, let's go with other stuff first. Diona, you can heal, you can shield, you can cryo app. I think mid, you know. Her stuff, her kit isn't really that good, you know. Barbara, mid as well, I guess. Yo, you know Barbara is actually really sick. At C6 and in the Abyss could like revive your character. But I guess you could say the same about Chi-Chi. So I guess they belong in like the same category, mid, right? Yao Yao is really good. Yao Yao, I think mid as well. Yao Yao. Al-Haitham is strong, but kind of niche, isn't he? You can only play like Bloom teams, Hyper Bloom teams, Aggravate. Does that make him niche? Okay, Candice is definitely niche. Xinyan, honestly, she's not really that good. This is getting kind of hard. Okay, Balls. Balls is above average in my opinion. If you build him correctly, he's kind of like Cryo Xiangling or some shit, right? Lisa, I think mid, and that's being generous, I guess. I don't know. Mr. Dog Boy, I guess mid. Cole is kind of mid as well. Cookie is niche maybe? Because Cookie is best in Hyper Bloom teams, right? But that's true for like most characters. Okay, are there Dory mains? Would anyone triple crown? I've seen people triple crown Dory just for the sake of it, but would the average person like triple crown Dory? She's a scammer. Plus, her healing isn't really that good. Her Electro app isn't really that good either. I think I'm gonna put you in F. I'm sorry, Dory. I'm gonna put you in F. I think can I make like one more? Can I make one more? Okay, add row below. Okay. This row is unknown. I'm gonna put these three in unknown because we don't really know like their kit yet. Let's give it like a darker color or some shit. Maybe this. Yeah. Okay. That works. Yanfei is actually really good, but I wouldn't say that she's above average. I think Yanfei is mid. Xinyan is mid. Sucrose is mid, I guess. Sucrose is kind of like... Actually, maybe she can fit in above average. Because Sucrose is kind of like a budget Kazuha. Right? You can build a national team around her and she's gonna crush the Abyss. And for that reason, I'm gonna put above average. This one is a second Kazuha. I don't know why this is here. Okay, Sino. Sino, he's a hyper carry. I think he's kind of niche, to be honest. I honestly think him and Alhaitham kind of niche. It's not that they're bad characters, but they're kind of niche, you know. Like for example, if you put them in like a national team, right? Bennett, Xiangling, Xinqiu, they would still work, I guess, but not really that good. You know what I mean? What? Faruzan will also be above average? Yeah, but she's niche. She's niche. She buffs Anemo only, you know? So it's not like this tier right here is not to be misunderstood, you know? This tier right here is not bad. You know, this tier right here is not bad. There's actually only one tier that's bad in my list, which is F. This tier right here is niche. Good but niche. Like they serve a purpose, but very very specific. You know, that purpose is very very specific, and as a result they're not as universal, and that's why they're niche. That's my opinion, at least. Layla, kinda mid, to be honest. Kinda mid. Kirara, she's cute, but I think kinda mid as well. Kave, maybe niche? I heard that with some constellations, you are not gonna take damage from like bloom. The blooms, so that's kinda niche, right? Like he has to be in a particular like team lineup to serve his purpose, to serve his role, right? So yeah, I guess this is my tier list. I don't think this is bad, you know? Are there anything that I would like to like change? I don't know. They are more mid than above average. I think that's a bit of a problem, I guess. But if you think about it, right, S tier and above average is basically more or less the same for me. Mid, yeah. Is there anyone here that I could like up to like above average? Maybe Ayato, maybe Yoimiya. Yoimiya is great for single targets. What? Arrange in top, mid, low, mid, like that? Huh? You mean the names? I don't really get what you mean. You mean the bracket names? Like you're not satisfied with like the S tier, like in mid? 1, 2, 3. Huh? What do you mean? You mean like the best mid to like the worst mid? Are you saying like that? Like for example, Lisa is not a very good mid, right? So she belongs here? Is that what you're saying? This character better mid? Oh, you mean, oh, I don't think I have the time to like do that. I have to like leave pretty soon. But right now I'm trying to decide if I'm okay with this list, you know? If I'm okay with this list, with my current list. For the S tier, I'm definitely satisfied, with the exception of like Nuvillet, I think. I'm actually still not that sold on Nuvillet being like in S tier, to be honest. I guess it's good, but I'm still not that sold out. Maybe the video which you shared is gonna like change my mind. Maybe we could like watch that like right now, right? Let's see. Let me fire up Discord and watch the video together. How about that? Then okay, Kamehameha, yeah, for real. Why does it sometimes like last so long though? This has something to do with constellation, doesn't it? There's no way a C0 there's no way a C0 Nubillet is like this. Yeah, I knew it. Like, look at it's literally in the title. C6R5. Holy shit. Crown as well. I'm guessing maybe triple crown. But honestly, right? Honestly, comparing Nuvillet with, like, okay, Nuvalet right now is sharing the same tier with Yelan, right? Honestly speaking, I would prefer a C6 Yelan. And this is coming from someone who does not like to spam his normal attack button, the left mouse button. A C6 R5 Yelan, you don't even have to be R5, you know? You can just be C6. C6 Yelan can destroy everything that isn't Hydro. But here's the thing, here's the difference, here's the difference. Nuvalet is AoE. Maybe we could look at some C6 Yelan. I kind of have to go soon though. C6 Yelan's showcase, you know. Oh, there's a versus. Oh, people are thinking the same thing. Atsu, okay. Oh, MMO Jack, this is gonna be a good video, right? This is gonna be a good video. Plus, it's not really that long either, you know, 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, these are the showcases. What? He is not using the main artifact set. I see. So I guess this isn't a fair comparison, I guess. Whoa! What the fuck? MMO Jack, relax! I'm getting dizzy from this. No idea. Okay, Abyss. This is 411. Oh my god, MMO Jack, you do this! Bro, I have to drive like after this! Bro! My eyes! I have to be driving after this! Why you do this? Alright. So what's like the conclusion here actually? Do I even still have time? Oh no, I have to go. But honestly, I think... Alright, I guess they can share the same tier, alright? Those are like my closing thoughts, right? They can share the same tier. I think Yelan is better for single target. I don't know. I guess Nuvalet is better than Yelan. I guess. But Yelan has that pose though, you know? That pose when she does the burst. You gotta give like extra points to that, you know? Plus she's kinda easy to build. You don't really need like her best in slot. Yeah, but they kind of serve sort of like the same purpose, right? Actually, I think Yelan is better because you can use the burst and then switch to a different character. I think Yelan is like slightly better in that regard, you know? Nuvalet, you have to be on field, you know? Alright, I guess with that, I'm pretty satisfied with this list which I've done here. I don't think everybody is gonna like agree with my list, but I don't think I'm here to seek the approval of anyone in particular, right? I'm just here to like have fun. You can't build him as a support. Yeah, exactly. So that's like another point for Yelan then, because that's gonna make Yelan more universal, right? I guess it depends on how you see it, but I have to go. I'll see you and chat maybe like later. But she can be off-field DPS. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another point for Yelan, I guess. Plus, she works well with Xingqiu as well. That's another point, right? Yelan works well with Xingqiu. Nuvalet, you have to use a charge attack, right? That's another point to like take into consideration. You cannot pair Nuvalet with like, say, Raiden, right? For whatever reason, right? Because you're just using the charge attack, right? So those are points to consider, but there's no doubt that Nuvalet deserves to be in the S tier still. But you know, he's at the end of it, I guess. Right. So maybe I'm still gonna be streaming later, depending on like how tired I am. I'm gonna be driving, you know, for food and stuff. So maybe in like 2 to 3 hours I'll be back. I'll message you guys on like Discord or something. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Special shout out to Shadow for hanging out. Yeah, hanging out and staying in the chat. Special shout out to Skylar as well. She was in the chat like earlier, I guess. And always being here.